Hello everybody, General here today. Hope we're all doing well and for another episode of how to make a white bundle. This is actually one of my favorite videos, how to make bundles, because it's so creative. Like bundles are super cool. And I'll show you why. So bundles basically act as like a storage for a lot of the items that you have. And before I start telling you too much about it, if we can step outside of our mansion for a second, we're going to see lots and lots of trees before us. We need trees because we are going to be making a crafting table, right? So once we've acquired the wood and we come back here, we grab the wood that we've acquired. Any wood log would give you planks, and any planks would give you, 4 of them would give you a crafting table. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, crafting table. Now into our crafting table here, of course, what we're going to be doing is immediately start making what we want, right? So basically, guys, well, how do you make a bundle, a white bundle? Well, first of all, you're going to be needing leather, and then you're also going to be needing yourself strings. Leather comes from harvesting cows. So you find cows, you kill them, you take the leather that it gives off, and then of course you have leather. The strings here come from, of course, what's called spiders. We all know what spiders are. Hopefully we do. You find spiders that appear during the night. Of course, they appear with those zombie mobs. You kill them, you get your strings. Now you add them together. So you add them your strings here. Oh, so string, and then you also add your leather, and it gives you your bundle. Now that's just like a default state for the bundle, until of course you're able to acquire a bit more, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So you've got your white here. Now you've got your bundle here, and basically what you do now is you then need to add the white dye on top of it. So basically, if you go here, what's called bone meal, you get yourself white dye. Now, of course, white dye, it doesn't just come from the bone meal itself, but it comes from something called a white turnip as well. So if you can find that, you can also do that. So basically now what you're supposed to do, or what you can do, is obviously you grab your bundle. Now that you've made your white dye that comes from the bone meal, you grab that and the white dye, and ladies and gentlemen, you get yourself a white bundle. Thank you guys so much for joining me this episode of how to make, of course, your white bundle. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and most important, subscribe to first of all get notified when I post and stream more content like this. And then, of course, second, because it gives me the strength and motivation. I need to keep making more videos like this. And, of course, again, the white bundle, what it does is, like it says in the description, basically what it does is it allows you to be able to hold a mixed stack of items. Now, why is this important? Because there are some things that you actually can't store away. For example, like the sword, but to be able to have it on here, it's just such an amazing feat. And I recommend you all get it. It's so cool. So have a nice one, everybody. I'll be seeing you in the next one. And ciao.